Your website gets tons of spam in your inbox on a daily basis. It's so annoying. Is there anything you can do about it? Is your web developer bad? Do they create you a bad website? And is there something they can do about this and they're just not doing it? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about this issue that everybody experiences if you run a business and have a website. And the short answer, the spoiler alert, is that there's actually not a whole lot that can be done from the spam that's just actual human putting it into it. Now, you can stop a lot of the bots by using a CAPTCHA. So a CAPTCHA form on your website stops the bots from being able to submit your form. However, there's still a lot of people who will submit spam comments through your form, and there's different ways that they do that through different farms and things like that. You really can't stop that. And one of the examples that I bring up when I get this question, people will ask me, hey, what's going on with my website? Is it broken? Why is this happening? Can you stop it? The same question you could ask to your phone carrier. If you have T-Mobile or you have Verizon or AT&T, you could call them up and say, hey, I don't want to receive spam calls anymore. And they'll say, yeah, we do. We try to stop spam calls. We try to alert you on them, but it's impossible to get them down to zero. And that's unfortunately the same message that I have to give you here in this video about your website form, is that we can reduce them, but we can't stop them completely. And one of the things that I think that is just important to realize with your mindset is that as a business, you are basically like you're creating kind of like a spider web, right? A spider has the intention of catching a meal in that web, right? They just want a meal. They just want, the same thing with your business. You have a website, you have marketing, you have social media. You just want to catch a meal, a new customer, right? And you don't want all the other nonsense. But guess what? The wind blows and a little stick and a twig gets stuck in the web. A piece of dirt, lint, gets stuck in the web. Other things that are not food get stuck in the web. And that's basically what spam messages and spam calls are as a business. So really, the best thing you could really do is just recontextualize it as this is part of the process of owning a business and getting more exposure. The more exposure you have, the more spam you're gonna get. And so wear it as a badge of honor is what I try to say. I mean, my business gets crazy amounts of spam. You wouldn't believe how much phone calls and spam messages I get. And it's because I have super high prominence. My business and the different markets we serve is like number one and been number one for a very, very long time. So of course they're gonna target my business. I have over 30,000 followers on LinkedIn. Of course I'm gonna get a lot of messages in my inbox from LinkedIn. Asking me to be on this podcast. Do I want financing for my business? Is my Google listing active? Do I want to take out a loan? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you're probably getting those same type of messages. So just wear it as a badge of honor, and just know that if you're getting a lot of spam messages and spam calls, it means that your marketing is working. So this is Joe Field, SkyPoint Studios. Hopefully this is helpful, or maybe it's not helpful, and it's just a way to look at this annoying factor that we all have to deal with, and just the processes and have some peace with it. And hopefully that's the case. Thank you so much, as always, like I like to say, for watching my videos, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.